Here is how thin the iPhone 16 Pro Max bezels will be compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max. The iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max already had an impressive screen-to-body ratio, as their bezels were said to measure just 1.55 mm. Going beyond that for the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max will require an engineering prowess like no other, but based on various rumors, Apple has proven that it can successfully achieve a new record using different technologies. Now, the latest comparison pits the current generation flagship against the upcoming one, and we get to see how thin those bezels can get after a one-year gap. iPhone 16 Pro Max bezels rumored to measure 1.15 mm, the thinnest ever for an iPhone. Apple is not just expected to introduce larger displays to the iPhone 16 Pro and iPhone 16 Pro Max, but both models are also said to tout the thinnest bezels of any device launched by the company. A previous rumor claimed that the smaller version's bezels would measure 1.2 mm, whereas the top-end offering's bezels would measure 1.15 mm. Doing the math, the iPhone 16 Pro Max's bezels will be 40% thinner compared to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, and to show an illustration of just how thin we are talking, Apple Hub has drawn a comparison of both flagships. Even at a fair amount of viewing distance from a laptop display, we noticed that the difference was quite noticeable, and it has all been made possible thanks to rumored technology called border reduction structure. Previously, Apple was set to introduce low injection pressure overmolding, LiPo, technology for future products to increase their screen-to-body ratio, but it appears that the company has changed its stance for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It will be interesting to see a real-world side-by-side comparison of both models once Apple officially announces its lineup during its September 9th It's Glow Time event. If you remember, the iPhone 15 Pro Max's bezels could only be noticed properly against the iPhone 14 Pro during an insane close-up of the two handsets, so that is something to keep in mind.